as well. There we go, for those who can't be on. So I am really excited. I love doing these calls because I'm so passionate about this plexus opportunity because it's something I absolutely never wanted. And so I'm going to share a little bit about my story, what changed my mind, and all about this business of gut health. So my name's Amy Welch. I'm a Sapphire brand ambassador with Plexus. And all that means is that I now have this as my full-time job. You do not have to make this your full-time job. So many people just need a couple extra $100 in their budget every month. And so that's what they use this opportunity for. But tonight, I am just going to talk about why this is different. And I'm going to give you a little bit about my story and how I came to do this business of gut health. So prior to Plexus, 7 years ago, I was in corporate America. I was an executive director in government affairs and administration. I've written 2 books, and I was a network marketing snob and a supplement skeptic. I thought that network marketing was below me. I thought I was too smart, too educated, and quite frankly, I thought it was a scam. So when Plexus came along, I only joined for the products, and I didn't even think those were going to work. My husband's a scientist, so we had done enough research to know that they weren't going to harm us, but I didn't think they'd actually help us. Also back then though, my job, even though I was making 6 figures and, on the outside it seemed great, it started taking away more than it gave to me. And I'll tell you, I was just really, really tired of fulfilling someone else's opportunity. I was tired of someone else deciding whether or not I could get a raise, someone else deciding whether or not I could take a vacation or a promotion. And the thing that really put me over the edge is, I'll never forget, I was sitting in a budget meeting, one I'd been in a million times before. And at this particular budget meeting, they were talking about my position as if I was not in the room. And I knew then that it didn't matter if I quit, they would just replace me, as they should. That's what big corporations do. But that is not the life I wanted. I would sit at work and daydream and try to figure out, how can I get paid the same amount of money, because I didn't want to cut my budget, while having the freedom of not working a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 5, or I was over 40 hours a week because I was salaried. And I just didn't think it was possible. I would drive to work, or I'd run out on my lunch hour to get a salad or something. And I would see all these people going for a run or playing golf or having a lunch. And I'm like, who are these people? Who are these people that have this flexible schedule and can still make a paycheck? So I didn't want anything to do with network marketing, though. I didn't think it was a viable solution. So, because I had a change of heart though, and because Plexus is so different, my life is drastically changed. I no longer have a 1-hour commute. I no longer am trapped in an 8 to 5, and I no longer am kind of bound by somebody else's approval and decisions. I really get to create a life that I want. And so tonight, what I want you to just do is just sit back and just listen and be open to this opportunity. I am not here to convince anybody. That is never my goal, because if I have to convince somebody to not only take the products, but to try this business, then I'm always going to have to convince you. My goal is for you to see my story and it relate to you, for you to see the vision and the opportunity of what is real, what is legitimate, and what is available to everyone. And then you just say, what if, right? So what if this is something that could be for you? Because I had daydreams. I just could never figure out how to make those daydreams of, having that time flexibility a reality. So that's what we're doing tonight. I just want you to think, what if, right? Because a lot of us, nowadays, especially post-pandemic, I think we've all realized that even if you love your 9 to 5 and you don't want a career, you do not want to quit your job, you don't have to. But nowadays, additional income streams are just smart, especially social marketing, where the majority of it is done from your phone. And the thing I love about the Plexus opportunity is you get to make it whatever you want. I decided early on, I wanted to make it as such that it replaced my salary. So I had big goals. I needed to make about $8,000 a month. for me to make it better than my corporate career. That's what I've done. Other people, they just use the plexus opportunity to make 200 extra dollars, or they just use it to get their products paid for so they don't have to budget for their probiotics. So you can make it whatever you want. So let's kind of dig into that a little bit, because network marketing is really kind of the great equalizer. I really love it because anyone can be successful in it. It does not matter your background, your education, your age, your experience. The only thing you need to be successful in Plexus are three things, okay? You have to have belief in the products, you have to have belief in network marketing as an industry, and you have to have belief in yourself. So let's talk very quickly about the products, because listen, before Plexus, I didn't think you needed supplements. I actually thought if you just kind of ate healthy and worked out, you were fine. I now know that that's actually not true. Everyone needs supplements because of our food supply nowadays, but our products are life-changing. That's why people in Plexus have success. I support all people in network marketing. I don't care what you sell, but candles are leggings do not change people's lives. Okay. When you have a product that one is a consumable, so people need it every single month, right? They're buying it every month. But when you have a product that is so effective that you have people come to you. Just the other day, I had a woman tell me that for the first time in 40 years, she's gotten on an airplane because she didn't have to worry about her IBS. For 40 years, she would never travel any place she couldn't drive to because of her IBS. Because of Plexus, her IBS is now non-existent and she can travel to places that she has to fly to. Guys, that is life-changing for that person. So our products are life-changing, and that is what you need to have success in this industry. We get paid for people having success on the products. So we're not constantly looking for new people just to maintain a paycheck. We look for new people because we want to grow and we want to help other people change their lives, not because we're constantly trying to meet some quota, okay? So the products are focused around gut health, blood sugar regulation, and inflammation. Those three things affect everything in the human body, okay? That's why you see so many health testimonies from such a wide range of things. When I first started Plexus, I was still skeptic, and I even told the person, don't talk to me about this business. But when I kind of had a change of heart and I shared with my mom and my best friend and my college roommate, I started seeing some testimonies, but I didn't believe them. I thought, no way this stuff can help someone who's had migraines since they were 8. No way it's helped somebody lose that weight. Like, no way the person's thyroid improved. But that's how good the products are, that we can help such a wide range of it. And I also realized early on, if you see a testimony from someone, our corporate culture is such that we have this thing called One Plexus. We can find that person. We can even put you in a chat with that person, or we can ask them questions. All of those testimonies are real people that through our incredible corporate culture, we can find that person and ask them the questions you want. So all of our products are clean, they're plant-based. This is not a product training. I encourage you to go on the website and look at the labels, do your own independent research. You will not find other products on the market that are better, more scientifically proven, or cleaner. So I absolutely love it, right? The other thing is you have to have belief in network marketing. I did not have this when I started. So I started doing my own independent research on the industry, because sadly, we only hear about the bad seeds. You only hear about like the Enrons of network marketing, right? Well, those are the ones that are bad companies. That doesn't mean the industry is bad. In fact, network marketing is such a profitable industry that some of the world's richest people, like Trump before he was president, and Warren Buffett, they invest in network marketing. I know in the state of Texas, our electricity is through a network marketing model because it's just that profitable. Now, the other thing I love about Plexus Worldwide, we have been around for over a decade. Most companies fail within 3 years. We've been around for over 12 years, and we are actually a client of Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley would not have reached out to Plexus Worldwide and accepted us as a client if we were not an incredible, ethical, sustainable, strong company and legitimate. So I absolutely love that. The thing I love about network marketing too is, especially with Plexus Worldwide, you can condense a 30-year career into about 3 to 5 years. So for me, the salary I was making in my previous job, it took me 15 years of climbing the corporate ladder and a master's degree to get, right? And again, all of those pay raises or promotions were dependent on somebody else's approval, or if it was in a budget, right? In network marketing and in Plexus, I matched that salary. For me, I did it very quickly. I matched it in a year. But most people can make that salary in 3 to 5, 10 years. And it's amazing. And you get to do it yourself. Nobody else determines your success in network marketing, which is why you can go as hard and fast as you want, or as slow and steady as you want. Network marketing is also an industry, especially Plexus Worldwide. Oh my goodness. They recognize the heck out of their people. So in my previous career, I didn't get recognized. I remember when I hit my 10-year anniversary. In fact, my daughter found it the other day in my jewelry box. She was like, "Mommy, what is this?" And it's this teeny tiny little lapel pin for my 10-year anniversary at my company. In Plexus, you want to know what I've gotten from them just in being recognized as being in the field for Plexus Worldwide? I have so many things in my house that are from Plexus. I have a KitchenAid mixer, I have a Rolex, I have Amazon Alexas, I have a gaming chair, I have an iPad. They recognize the heck out of their people. When you hit certain promotions, they deliver flowers to your house, they give you jewelry. I mean, if you are not feeling appreciated in your current line of work, start this on the side and you will really feel appreciated. Our company has a structure in that I have never seen executives with more integrity and ethics, but also always putting the field first. So they always think about the field in the decisions that they make. So I absolutely love this company. I thought when I joined, because I was, again, so skeptical, I thought it would be very competitive. I thought it'd be slimy and swarmy and like all about sales and figures and how to, get people to order and buy and sell more. I've been with this company 7 years. I've been to multiple leadership trainings, conventions. I've been in front of the executives so many dozens and dozens and dozens of times. Not once have they ever talked about how to sell more, how to make more money. All of their trainings are how to be your best self, how to impact more lives, whether that's through Plexus or not. And they tell you to put your faith first, your family second, and your Plexus business third. I never had a boss or a company ever tell me that. And so it's just really, really incredible. So you also, though, have to have belief in yourself. This is kind of the hardest. And this is not something I can give you. I can give you belief in the products. My Hashimoto's is in remission. And my endocrinologist down at the cancer center told me to never stop taking Plexus because it's just been amazing for my thyroid. I can give you that belief. I can give you belief in network marketing. I can show you my 1099 for the past 7 years. I can show you all the awards and the rating from the Better Business Bureau from Plexus, but I can't give you belief in yourself, right? The great thing about this industry is that it's only 20% skill set, and that's trainable, right? I can train anybody to be successful in Plexus with the skills, but it's your mindset. You have to have belief in yourself because listen, we're not naturals at this. Most of us aren't. I had no clue what I was doing when I started this Plexus business. All I knew is that I was going to be successful. I had no idea how. You have to be willing to be messy and to be a disaster before you're a master. It is on the job training. Cool thing is you can earn money while you're learning. I didn't know anything about probiotics. I had never even taken a probiotic before I started sharing Plexus. The reason though I had a kind of change in heart, I remember coming home and telling my husband, I am not telling anybody we're doing this. I definitely am not doing this as a business. So don't even talk to me about it. Then I started taking the products and I thought, okay, maybe if the products work for me, maybe then I'll share it with somebody else. But then I realized while I was waiting for my own results, which who knew how long that would take, right? My college roommate has psoriatic arthritis. she could get help while I was waiting on my results. My best friend had psoriasis and hormonal issues. I could have helped her while I was waiting on my own results. And my mom has very fatigue and low energy. I also could have helped her. So that's what I did. I reached out to those three and I said, hey, do this with me. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but I see all these testimonies and I really think it's going to help us. Let's do it together. So that's how I got started. I got started by accident. Okay. Plexus, I do want to tell you a little bit about the company because they really, really stand out among all other companies in this industry. So we are based in Scottsdale, Arizona. If you are ever in, near, or around the Phoenix or Scottsdale area, go see them. I put a picture of their facility because I want people to know it's a real building. It is a 50,000 square foot office and warehouse facility. We're also a debt-free company. Even after building that building, we are debt-free. Now, I love to share that because I've worked for a lot of companies in my time, even like a nonprofit. We're never debt-free. We always operated in the red, right? But Plexus is debt-free. And with our 60-day money-back guarantee, I like to point out, everyone gets a 60-day money-back guarantee on every product, even me. So a new product was just released yesterday, a new lemon lime healthy Gatorade, right? Or hydrate. If I try that tomorrow and I decide I want to return it, even though I've been with the company 7 years, I can return it within 60 days and get my money back. And it is a empty bottle, empty package, no questions asked return policy. If our products did not work, my friends, we would be broke. We would not be debt free. I would not be able to have a paycheck that's a full-time career. And we also would not be able to give back so much money through our Plexus charities. We have a 501c3 called Plexus Charities. We give back millions of dollars every single year in various charities throughout the United States, but also in the countries we do business. Our big kind of hallmark charity is called Nourish One. We are a mission partner with Feeding America. Our protein powder, Plexus Lean, we make no money on that. Every time you buy a bag of Plexus Lean, the company donates the equivalent cash value of 14 meals to Feeding America, okay? Every single bag. Because of that, just in the last couple of years, we have donated over 32 million meals to Feeding America. Plexus has a goal through Nourish One to end hunger in America through partnering with them. So it's really, really fabulous. It's incredible. We were just at a leadership retreat a couple of weeks ago in Orlando, and we did a 5K while we were there to raise money for a cancer organization. So we're always giving back. All of our products are manufactured in the USA in a third-party, FDA-approved independent facility. Now, they're sourced from all over the world. For instance, one of our products, the main ingredient is the New Zealand green-lipped mussel. Well, guess what? You can only get that in New Zealand. We have quality control staff that go out to those source locations and do on-site inspections. We have a research and development team led by Dr. Michael Hartman. We have the former NASA medicine doctor, Dr. Jim Logan. He was the chief of medicine for aerospace engineers in NASA for 25 years. He is now with Plexus. And our product philosophy is such that it is potent, it is pure, and it is guaranteed. All of our products are tested by an independent third-party lab for all sorts of things, impurities, heavy metals, pesticides, because we have a product philosophy that we only give our people the best products on the market. We're also worldwide. We're in the United States, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and Mexico. And we have a 10-year plan of expansion. I mean, they have one beyond that, but I've heard the next 10-year plan of getting into other countries for Plexus. And then our mission is one that I absolutely love. We, as a company, have a goal in every decision we make, everything we do, to do network marketing the way it could be done and should be done, but often rarely is. That's what sets us apart. We want to do things in ethics and integrity. You will never see a Plexus person scrambling to meet a quota. You will never see us just hoping to get orders, because we want to do it the right way by impacting people's lives. We ignite hope, health, and happiness for those who want more out of life. Now, I do want to just quickly cover kind of how we get paid. This is not a deep dive into our compensation plan. Prior to Plexus, I had never done social marketing before. So a lot of these terms were foreign to me. It didn't make any sense. All you really have to know is that our compensation plan, if you compare it to any other company out there in black and white, and the person who invited you, or you can message me, we can send you the whole, 30-page compensation plan. It is very unique in the industry and is much better than most of those out there. So we do not have quotas we have to meet. We don't have any sales volumes that we have to meet for, ourselves or customers. You get paid about 9 different ways. We get paid on sales, but we get paid so many more. And the cool thing is, to start your Plexus business, it's $9.95. There's no fine print. There's no big giant investment you have to make. You don't even actually have to purchase products. We do not even make you buy like a kit. A lot of companies make you invest thousands of dollars in like a starter kit. Some of those companies won't even let you get a paycheck until you've paid back whatever that kit costs. Ours isn't like that. Now, obviously, we want everyone on the products because we want everyone to feel as good as us crazy Plexus people do, but you don't have to. You can start for $9.95. And if you start your business, what is today, Thursday? You start tonight, you share with some people over the next couple of days, you can get a paycheck next Friday. That's how quickly our compensation plan works. If you decide you want to come right out of the gate and you're like, I am doing this, like this Amy chick, she seems like she knows what she's talking about. I want to do what she did. You can what's called fast start. If you share with 3 people in your first 30 days, they double all of your bonuses. Okay. Now you can share with more than that, but Plexus values sharing with 3 people. That's our first promotion in the company, and you can fast start. You're also rewarded. I talked about the gifts, the incentives. This month, they're giving everybody who shares with 6 people a Remarkable tablet. I don't know if you've ever seen those. They're fabulous. They retail at about $700. So anyone this month who helps 6 people order, they're all getting a Remarkable tablet. You have your own personalized online storefront. It is a turnkey business. You get research and development, you get warehousing, shipping, customer service, IT, you get all of that. And then you also get your own discount for your own personal products. We don't carry any inventory. In fact, sometimes I feel bad because I'll have like some local customers and they'll be like, oh, Amy, I ran out of my probiotic. I didn't order on time. Do you have any? Can you give me some? And I'm like, I don't have any inventory. Like, I can give you some probiotics out of my own personal bottle, but we don't have any personal inventory. Even the samples we send, if you want to send somebody samples, you can do it all through an app, the Plexus app, and they ship it and package it for you. We don't even have to do that. So it's really incredible. We get paid 5 times a month. So we get paid bonuses every Friday based on your work for that week. And then we get our big kind of paycheck once a month, which is huge. Like, I can remember my husband and I first got married, and we both had like adult grown-up jobs. We got paid once a month, and like that was hard to make that stretch the whole month. And then then we changed jobs and we got paid twice a month. So that was a little bit better, but still hard to make it stretch. Getting paid every single week with Plexus is a nice little bonus in your paycheck and your budget every month. Okay. So, I want everyone to know that you do have to find a why to be successful. Plexus and network marketing is not a lottery ticket. It is not something where you post on social media a couple times, you talk to a couple friends or a couple family, and all of a sudden you're going to make a lot of money. It is a business, just like any business. And if you want to make, whatever you want to make, you have to put the work in. But that is going to be fueled by your why. Okay. So I want all of you guys to just think for a minute. What would you do if your calendar was empty and your bank account was full? What would you be able to do? Who could you impact? I will tell you that before Plexus, that seemed like a pipe dream. An empty calendar and a full bank account seemed like a pipe dream. Once I started Plexus, my why became getting out of my commute. I hated my commute so bad. I would leave the house and show up to work grumpy. I would leave work and come home grumpy because an hour commute in Houston traffic is brutal. And I was convinced that if I got out of that commute, I could find another corporate job closer to home and everything would be great. But then I got a touch of that empty calendar with plexus. And then I realized I really could create a life that I wanted. So if your calendar was empty and your bank account was full, what could you do? Because it is possible with plexus. I started just like everybody else. I only had a couple hundred friends on Facebook. I knew nothing about network marketing. My first video I did was horrendous. I like shut my laptop and wanted to vomit when I made my first plexus post on social media. So everyone starts as a disaster, but everyone can learn the skills. Because I said yes to this opportunity in 2018 and 2019, we kind of lived out this calendar empty, bank account full lifestyle. My husband took a year off of work without pay, and we bought a ridiculously giant RV, and we traveled the country in Canada for 365 days with my daughter and our two dogs for a year-long vacation. And we were able to see things and camp places and have experiences because of my Plexus paycheck, because I can work from anywhere. And because Plexus is such an incredible company, my husband was able to do it without a paycheck. And we told our financial advisor two things. We promised we would not dip into savings for the trip and we would not go into debt. And that's exactly what we did. So think about your why. That was never my why before. I only started Plexus to get out of that commute. I only then kept doing Plexus because I thought I'd really like to be on my own boss. And so when that came up, that was never even a dream of ours. So what is something you could do when you think big? Think bigger. If you think it's impossible, that's your dream, because it can be possible with Plexus. We have people that fund schools and missions in other countries with their Plexus paycheck. It can be whatever you want it to be, but give it time to grow. It is not a lottery ticket. It's like any other career, right? You have to put in the effort to get the reward. And there's going to be hurdles. It's going to be messy, especially when you first get started, but it is always worth it. It has been such a blessing to our family. Travel is my love language. So because of Plexus, I get to travel a lot. I was just in Orlando for 10 days with my kiddo. We went to Disney and Universal and did all the things. My husband still works in corporate America, so he couldn't go because he couldn't get the time off. But then tomorrow, my kiddo and I are flying to Ohio, and then my husband and I are going to Jamaica for a week. I've got trips every single month because that's my love language, and Plexus has the flexibility to allow me to do that. I can still get a paycheck and grow my business from anywhere really in the world. So if you're somebody who likes to travel, Plexus also provides a lot of opportunity. We have been to Hawaii 5 times because of Plexus. Amy Morton's on the call. She's a really good friend of mine. She gets to go to Hawaii this year. Plexus, she bought her plane tickets today. Plexus paid for them. I'm so excited. But Plexus also has so many opportunities for people to do that. You just have to decide that you're going to be open to coaching and learning the skills. And then it's just your mindset. And you have to decide, you know what? I'm going to take all the skepticism and the what if aside, and I'm just going to go for it. I told my husband when I decided to do Plexus, I came home and I told him, I said, you know what? I'm going to do this for 1 year. Give me 1 year. I have no idea how to do it, but I'm going to be coachable. I'm just going to do whatever they tell me to do. And in 1 year, if it didn't go anywhere, then I'll quit. Well, because I went into that knowing I'd be successful and knowing I was just going to make it work, however, whether I thought I could or I couldn't, I was right. And whether you think you can do this business or you can't, you are right. But guess what happened to me in that 1 year? Now, listen, I was working full time. I had a 1 hour commute on each end. I had a baby. My daughter, you may have seen her behind me. She just got home from theater rehearsal. She was 16 months old when I started Plexus. She's now 8. So when I started, she was a breastfeeding baby. I had zero time to start a business. I had zero time to even cook dinner or go to the grocery, right? Full-time working mama. But I saw the vision and I knew it could help me get out of that commute. So I worked for 30 minutes a couple days a week after she'd go to bed. And then on Saturdays, I'd wake up before my husband and daughter and I'd go to Starbucks and I'd use their Wi Fi and I'd work my plexus business. Okay. Didn't know what I was doing, but I was coachable and I was just learning as I went. And in that 1 year, I replaced my corporate salary and I've stayed there for the last I've been with Plexus for 7 years. So with the last 6 years, um, because it's something I've done, I've made it my full-time income. I've helped other people make it their full-time income. I've helped plenty of others just get a couple $100 to have some wiggle room in their budget. So thank you guys for joining me. As you leave tonight, I really want you to think again, what would you do? Who could you impact? What lives could be changed if your calendar was empty and your bank account was full? Thanks, friends.